Almost on the same day that Donald Trump's sources imply that he will be announcing his bid for the presidency in just a couple of weeks, the watchdog group Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington are vowing that they are going to challenge his eligibility to run for the presidency. The president of CREW, Noah Bookbinder, says, should you seek or secure any future elected or appointed government office, including the presidency of the United States, we will pursue your disqualification under Section 3 of the 14th Amendment based on your engaging in the insurrection that culminated on January 6th, 2021. The way I want to say the evidence that Trump engaged in insurrection is overwhelming. We are ready, willing, and able to take action to make sure the Constitution is upheld and Trump is prevented from holding office. They've tried to get a response from Trump. He has not yet responded. And I would say CREW's good group. They're perfectly free to do this. One might even argue that they have an ethical obligation, considering the mission of the group to try to do this. And Trump definitely did participate in the insurrection. It was, after all, his insurrection. That said, my guess would be this has negative 3% chance of working. And I think that he's broken a lot of laws. He should be indicted for those things. He should suffer consequences for those things. I think that has at least a chance of working, and that is a better road to go down than just a lawsuit disconnected from criminal charges that would say you don't get to run. I would say that if you are worried about the political ramifications of any of this, this is the one that seemingly produces the most martyrdom for Donald Trump, even in comparison to the others, which also would be interpreted as making him a martyr. But what do you think, Brett?
Yeah, they'll definitely make him a martyr. If you're gonna do something like this, you have to frame. I would say you probably have the obligation to frame it as responsibly, given your actual goal versus your stated one. They probably can coincide, but if you want this, it isn't gonna work. Even calling it an insurrection makes it sound cool. It was a coup attempt. It was an attempt at the overthrow of America, an attempt to end America. They attempted to end the country that day. Revelations from the January 6th committee prove that he had such a direct involvement in it that even I, who am very cynical about all this stuff, even I had moments where I said, I think this might be politically or might be legally actionable, but I don't know the exacts of the law. But I think you could convince people that he is actually this guy tried to end the United States of America and turn it into the United States, the divided states of Donald Trump. But you have to have. I like that they're going after him in this way. Somebody has to, but I like that they're going after him. Somebody has to. They just have to do it in the right way.
Exactly. Yeah, and we already know that this didn't work in their attempt to stop Marjorie Greene. And I think a judge would be even less likely to apply it to someone more influential and powerful like Donald Trump. In any event, super fast final point. We got to go to break.
I like the things that are interesting to me about it or that are worth pointing out are like when the new attempt from Ben Shapiro and CREW to use the same kind of tool in this new instance as they have in the last instance. They had been saying that whenever anything happens, the Democrats call you a racist. Now they're saying whenever anyone's running for a political office, this is from Ben Shapiro, their new thing to say is it threatens democracy. Like just because I say things a lot doesn't mean they're false. I say good morning to people every day. I say it every day because I want to wish them a good morning. I'm not being a poo farm. I'm just doing that.
That is true. You might still be a poo farm, but not for that specific reason. Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.